What's up, everyone? Thank you so much for watching. I wanted to make this video really quick just to explain to you a little bit more details in regards to the mission trip that we're going to be going on here in Guatemala. It's going to be on July 25th through the 31st. And so what I wanted to do is, many of you have never been on a trip with us. Some of you have, but there's been a lot of questions, so hopefully I wanted to answer a lot of the questions here. My name is Kyle. I am the founder of The Forgotten People. We've been going to Guatemala now for 6 years, and we are doing an amazing thing on this trip, the first ever that we have ever done in the 6 years that we've been around. As you may know, our ministry, we build churches and feeding centers in the mountains of Guatemala. We've got currently 7 churches that we've built in the mountains, and we also have a life center. This life center is able to feed children 7 days a week. We're able to house missionaries, both full-time and part-time missionaries. It's an incredible building. Once you're there, you will understand why it is so incredible. But we also have a universal room that we're able to feed, or basically like do medical videos, I'm so crazy. Medical events through, and different things like that we need to use a universal room for. Now, this trip, if you've asked, well, what are we going to be doing exactly on this trip that we're going? Sorry, I'm in my office and there's people walking around. What we do on this trip is we are going to be holding a crusade. Now, the crusade is going to be on, hang on really quick. The crusade is actually, it's called The Awakening, and it's on that Saturday, okay? So we're going to show up Tuesday. So from Tuesday to Saturday is all going to be preparation for this crusade that we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing it in the main village that our life center is at, and we're going to be hiring in a professional band to come in, and our prayer is that thousands and thousands will come. Now, what we're going to be doing from Tuesday till Saturday is total just preparation, okay? So we're going to be preparing for the event. We're going to be going to churches and inviting people to the event. We're going to be in the community going and inviting people to the event. We're going to be doing a lot of events like that. And then the last 2 days that we'll be there, we may be speaking at churches as well, preaching at churches, different things like that. So this trip is really geared around the crusade, and that is why it's such a short trip, is because we have one mission there, and that is the crusade. And so we'll be meeting with leaders. We'll be also utilizing the time to be able to pray and meet with the pastors that are there. And so it's going to be amazing. You'll see us in this trip. We're going to be going to churches in the mountains that we've built. We're going to be going to city buildings that are there that a lot of people will be at. We'll also go to a lot of the schools. We'll also go, and we'll just be going everywhere that we need to go to really make sure that we are packing this out, because our end goal is to bring as many people to one place as possible and preach the gospel. If you're wondering about anything about the trip, if you have any concerns, maybe you're a parent that has any concerns, I will be going. There's going to be a couple of others that are going to be going. It is a short trip, and it is also very soon from now, so we didn't have a lot of people sign up as we normally do just because of timing. But I will be going. My wife is not able to go because she is pregnant, and we don't want her, we don't want to take any chances of just out of country anything, so she will be staying back. But I have team members that will be coming with us. And what we'll do is we'll fly into Guatemala City. Now, the reason why this trip is a little bit cheaper than normal is because we are doing it different. Normally, we will charge $1,600 for anyone to go on the trip, and we handle all the flights and all that. But we're doing it a little bit different this year since it is kind of a last-minute trip. What we are not going to do is we're not going to cover your flights to Guatemala. Now, we are going to tell you, so basically I'll get to that in a minute, but what we're going to do is we're going to only charge you $750 for the trip. Now, you ask, well, what does that cover? The moment you get into Guatemala City, we're going to jump on another plane. That is paid for. That plane takes us into Canillal, which is our village. It's a 7-hour drive, but this is now going to be a 30 to 40-minute flight. And then once you're there, all of your food will be taken care of, all the water, everything will be taken care of. So the only thing that you're responsible for paying for yourself is the United Airlines flight. It is going to be the flight that leaves on Tuesday, the 25th of July. and it's going to leave at, let me look at this really quick. It's the flight that leaves at 9:10 in the morning, okay? And so that is that flight. It's if you want to get the exact flight number down, it is UA 1751. That is the flight number, 1751. It's going to leave at 9:10 from Houston, so make sure you get that flight, and then we will be flying back into Guatemala. Let me get that for you. We'll be flying back into Houston at the 11:52 flight back to Houston. That is going to be on the 31st of July, which is Monday. And so that is going to be the 11:52 flight. That's going to be leaving at 11:52, like I just said. And that flight number is 1903. The flights right now, guys, are so cheap, it's not even funny. These flights normally are $600 to $700. That's what we get on a group rate. But right now, they're only $500. So if you want to go and get those tickets now, I would really advise you to do that. So you are to buy your own plane ticket there. We will all meet in Guatemala. We'll all be on the same plane, hopefully, on Guatemala. Once you're there in Guatemala, we're going to go and do the mission. It's incredible. The airport in Guatemala is an awesome airport. It's very safe, nothing to worry about, and we will be there during that. We do have drinks there at our life center and our food that we bring in from the city, so everything is safe to eat and drink. If you have any other questions, please call me. Call our office at theforgottenpeople.net. You can see all of the information on how to get a hold of us. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. Like I said, it is only $760 on our end. That's all you'll have to pay for us. And that's going to be due on July 18th, okay? So we can't wait for you to go. Go ahead and sign up. We love you, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye.